done in less time. Let's move on to time management techniques that you can use to get more done in less time. So I want to share with you some time management hacks that will certainly help you get more done in less time. The first hack is intentionality. In the first episode, we talked a lot about intentionality, but I want to remind you of it as all these modAmbition pillars work together. So when it comes to managing your time, it's going to serve you well to lean into what lights you up, what makes you happy, what do you value? And we'll talk about this a little bit more later. Zig Ziglar said, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24-hour days. So as a first hack, make sure that when it comes to managing your time, you're managing it with the right direction in mind. So the next hack when it comes to managing your time as a busy woman is going to be planning. I read a statistic that said 24% of people use their email inbox as their time and task management system. This statistic literally makes me cringe because there's definitely a much easier way to manage your time, which is why I created my manifestation planner printable, which I'll be sure to link for you guys in the show notes. If you have the printable, which will only be available, I should say, for a short time this year, you know that it's filled with a system that helps you reach your goals through the planning system that is practical and easy. And one of the things I like to do with my planning is time blocking. This has been really effective for me when it comes to managing my time and making sure I know exactly what to do in each segment of my day. So I time block literally everything to almost every minute of my day, even eating and exercise, because I really don't want to have to think about what I need to be doing at any given moment. And the less I have to think about what it is I need to be doing, the easier it is for me to get things done and manage my time. The next hack I want to mention to you guys when it comes to managing your time as a busy woman is to batch. Batching like tasks is going to help you not only manage your time, but it's also going to help you save time because it takes so much time and energy to start a new task or to get started when we're doing things that if you put things together, you eliminate all that time it takes to start those things individually, if that makes sense. For instance, I'm batching these podcast episodes that you're listening to right now, and that has saved me a lot of time. I also batch my YouTube videos that I found for my personal channel, Tiffany Shelton. If you're interested, I post videos all about manifestation and my life as a mompreneur. And I distinctly remember when I used to film videos one by one and post them one by one. And let me tell you, that was a distinct reason of why I couldn't be consistent, because it took me too much time to plan what I was going to say in the video, then pull out everything I needed to film the video, then edit the video. And doing that one by one was really unsustainable, and it didn't allow me to create valuable content for my audience in a consistent way. So once I figured out a batching system and a calendar system to do those batching days that worked for me, I was able to knock it out of the park with my consistency with YouTube videos and provide more valuable content actually for my audience. Okay, so the next hack that I want to share with you guys goes along with time blocking, and that is to time audit and to use timers. So if you're time blocked, you're already writing down what you're doing, which is very helpful to keep you on task and to make sure that everything you're doing is in the direction of your intentions. Remember, we want to be intentional. So this can allow you to go back and audit your time and see what you've been doing. That way you're not wasting time and you're making sure to use your time wisely and be working towards your larger goals. And you can use things like timers. I use the focus timer, which uses the Pomodoro method. And I think that's how you say it, but basically you work 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break, or you can do it where you work 15 minutes and take a 10-minute break. I like to do it where I work 15 minutes and take a 10-minute break because I need larger chunks of time for the type of work that I do. But the point is, the focus timer is just a way to allow you to take those crucial breaks that help you be more productive. I also like to use timers because I like to set a certain time goal for each task that I'm doing. And that helps motivate me to get my work done faster because I'm like competitive with myself almost. And I'm actively timing how long it takes me to do a certain task while I'm doing it and paying really close attention to if I'm going over the allotted time or not. And so it also helps me notice if I'm getting distracted, which is a big time sucker. So my last hack for managing your time comes from Brian Tracy, and that is to eat that frog. A lot of times we can procrastinate on the things that are hardest for us to do, and it just ends up taking us longer to do them in the end. Wayne Dyer said, procrastination is the art of keeping up with yesterday and avoiding today. So make a habit of doing the hardest thing on your to-do list first, and this is going to help you be more productive with today's task. A recent study showed that employees on average work the hardest from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then after this time, productivity tends to drop significantly. So be sure that you're using the most of your most productive time doing the hardest things first and getting them out of the way. And that way you can make sure they get done. Okay.